So some people on Discord sent me this video from Jaffa's YouTube. Never heard of him until today. And he said he made an underground world. Oh wait, the underground world of Guild Wars 2 client bots and trainers, cheat and hacks. Looks interesting. So let's see what he has to offer. And I'm just going to give my opinion about his video and see how it is. Disclaimer, under reading this, we do not permit use of any program that gives one player the unfair, this video is for education, do not attempt to find any software reference in this video, do not attempt to contact or harass any people or references. Yeah, okay. That's a good
After my
disclaimer.
AFK investigation video, I had
Okay.
briefly mentioned the existence of bots teleporting under the map to loot chests and harvest nodes.
Oh, that's something he did a long time ago. Okay, so multi-boxing, farm data, okay, there you go.
And
All right.
harvest nodes. Not too long after that, I got a message on Reddit from a user who had previously been investigating them back in 2021.
Wait,
They sent
20,
me a Google Drive full of videos of these
Wait, 2021, that's like what, almost 4 years. It's gonna be 4 years from now.
accounts teleporting and harvesting, as well as a tip-off for Discord servers where such bots are being produced and sold.
Uh-huh. Not
This is my
surprised.
deep dive into the underground world of Guild Wars 2 clients, bots, and trainers.
Okay, that's
The
good.
videos of these accounts matched exactly to what I had seen myself.
Wait, what?
They teleport under the map to be unseen by regular
Okay, yep, that's the idea. You will generally see two teleports per node. One that is completely underground and invisible, and a second smaller teleport which position the character as close as possible to the node, which still being on the ground. Different nodes have different range. Bunch of retards. Oh my God, guys, really, man? They're gonna do whatever they need to do to get those onions, those those carrots. They Oh my God. Yo, people are crazy, man. That's crazy, man. All that for onions. Like seriously, guys, you guys are desperate for my goodness, man. This is sick, bro. Different nuts have different range that they can be picked up from. After the second small teleport, it collects the nuts while on the ground. Oh my God, people are so desperate, man. Guys, people are desperate, man. Like the good thing, let me tell you something. The good thing about this is because people they want the gold in order to get the gems, in order to get the goodies, right? They want the whatchamacallit, the skins and the outfits. And I'll be honest with you, I've been playing games for so long, and the best game design for skins and outfit comes from Guild Wars 2. I've never seen so much beautiful design, for skins, mounts, and all that, outfits, and people they really want it badly because they want to look good. So, see, in a good positive point of view, like if people are that desperate to make that gold is because they want those outfit because they love the design. So it is in a way a positive thing, but at the same time it's a negative thing because you're cheating. You're not playing the game like anybody else, and it's kind of like disheartening for people who spend years, trying to get something, where they sweat, and they work their butt off in order to acquire the same thing you're gonna get in less than like few days. Like, good guys, I've been playing this game for 3 years, and I'm just starting to get good, in this game after 3 years. And I'm just starting to get. I just got one legendary. Do you know how hard it took me to get one legendary? Right? So I really work hard for that legendary, and I'm proud of myself. Right? So when I see other people who's gonna get the same thing as I do, but by using one button smash because they're lazy to work their ass out like everybody else, it's really disheartening. That's the reason why I stopped playing Guild Wars 2 for 3 days now. I don't know if you guys notice, but I stopped playing the game. I cannot play the game, guy. I'm kind of paralyzed in a way that I'm too like disheartened. I'm really like it's really painful to see that I spent 3 years to get something that takes me forever to acquire, while hundreds or even thousands, I would say thousands, be honest with you, that are just pressing one button to acquire the same thing as I do. It really saddened me. It makes me feel very sad, and I cannot even log in Guild Wars 2 because I feel like ArenaNet is not doing enough, to show to me and show everybody else that they care about their game. They don't like. I feel like they don't care about punishing those people, because even if make, because I made tons of videos, I send those videos to ArenaNet. Like I do, like it takes me forever to make these videos and these edits. It took sometimes it takes me 2 days, to make all this work, just so that I can show to ArenaNet, these cheaters and that they should get punished. But the next thing you know is I see them in game again, few days or few weeks later, and like few months later, these same guys, people who are cheating, are still there. So this is why like when I combine all those, like disheartening procedures and methods and what have you, it's really making me feel sad, to the point where I cannot even log in the game. I cannot even play the game because I feel like cheaters controls the games, and ArenaNet does not want to punish these cheaters, not hard enough, according to me, unless I don't know, unless they have a certain way to punish them. But so yeah, I just want to point that out. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Players, and they harvest nodes and open chests in rapid succession for massive profits.
Ah, there it is.
The reason these characters appear to fall is because they are actually flying.
Yeah,
The game client is then trying to predict where the character should be.
yeah,
If they are in the air with nothing beneath them, they should fall.
yeah.
However, from the character's point of view, they are actually stationary in the air while harvesting or looting.
Yeah.
Every time they move, the client updates their position from the server and then tries to predict their position again.
Mm-hmm. That is
The
sick,
type
bro.
of software that allows this is often called a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
A trainer modifies your game's
There we
memory,
go.
allowing your character to move in impossible ways.
Yeah.
Such as flying, no-clipping, wall climbing, and increased movement speed.
Oh my God, there you
They can
go.
also increase draw distance to allow players to see impossibly far, or remove full damage in its entirety.
Oh my
On
God.
top of trainers, there are a few other methods that people use to cheat.
Yeah.
Macros are programs that automate inputs such as skills or mouse movements,
Yeah.
and bots automate the game in its entirety.
Yeah, that's true.
There
So
are also clients that create their own environment
Wait.
to easily run macros.
so basically, there's two type of cheating, or from what I understand. So you have the cheat itself, which is the one that allows you to fly in the air or go through the wall, right? But if you combine that with a macro, so let's say the macro is kind of like a secondary type of like, it's not a hacking tool, it's a program technically that you can do with any type of software that allows you to combine different spells together, right? It's not really a hacking tool because it's legal only if it is used for a game that allows you to use it. So if ArenaNet, like Guild Wars 2, does not allow you, if they don't allow you to do it, then it is illegal. But if you play another game like, let's say Elite Dangerous, like you guys know Elite Dangerous, like the space game, that company, they allow you to use macros because it's a different, like, I don't know, like every company is different, right? Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that if you combine like cheats, like different cheats, along with a macro, you're actually using two cheats or three or four or five all together combined into one macro. So that is even worse because you see when you see those people auto farming, what happened is like they combine two or three cheat, right? The first one is to fly on the ground, right? So you're on the ground. The second cheat is to jump from one node to another, right? There you go. Just want to point that out. So yeah, he's right when he says that.
Macros and bots, as well as modify the game's rendering.
There we go.
With current third-party tools, it is impossible to modify server-based attributes such as health, skill cooldowns, or stats.
Mm-hmm.
With this footage, I next had to dig into the Discord servers that I was sent. I created new Discord accounts as to not stand out, and started snooping through the server. Upon
Oh.
entering the server, I was greeted with a plethora of hacks, tools, and bots. On top of this, there was also a surprising amount of user-uploaded footage of them in action.
Oh my
To be
god.
safe, I scraped the entire server of all of its messages and media to sift through just in case I got banned. The most interesting things I found were
Wow.
bots for PvP, World vs. World, Mad King's Labyrinth, as
Oh
well as
my
an inventory tool that can salvage.
god. Oh my god, bro. This is sick. Yo, but what this guy is doing, he's going like the extra miles, which is very, very good. Hey, thanks, man. That's pretty cool, bro.
The most interesting things I found were
Wait. Decap, combat, move, avoid AoE. Are you serious? Break, LOS, combat, dance, combat, move, outnumber, auto finisher. Oh, auto finisher. Yeah, yeah, there we go. So you guys remember this thief over here? If you look at the way he plays, like I'll be honest with you, because I roam 24/7 and I play against a lot of human players, right? But the way that this guy plays, it's very robotic. Like everything is freaking scripted. Like I shit you not when I say this. I look carefully, all right? Right in between my spell. And look over here. Look over here. Boom, 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 boom. Look. Did you guys see that? Wait. Again. Wait, am I gonna like wait, that was too fast. Look carefully. See, like everything he does is perfect. No mistake. Boom. Side, and then he used like dagger three, sword three. There we go. Did you guys see how fast he actually clicked? Like, you know, when you're down state, right? You need to press F to interact with my body, right? The microsecond he does that, he like poured away. Did you guys notice that? That's like a fucking combat script. That is like a combat script, guys. Like, seriously. That's not human. That is not human. Look carefully when I'm down. Over here. Click. Out. And here, for some reason, I throw my harpoon over here. I forgot how you call it, but he actually, because when he came back at me, my harpoon actually got him, and for some reason he evaded that. Did you guys? This is something I haven't noticed until now. He evades my harpoon at the same time he shadow teleport back at me. This is something, bro. Bro, oh my god, man, I'm so pissed, man. This is a fucking automation, bro. Like, how did he guess that when he actually comes back at me to finish me down, that my harpoon would actually literally attack him and land on him? You can't. But he auto dodged because he's using a dodge bot. As soon as he came back at me, it auto dodged my harpoon. Did you guys notice? Like, I just noticed that now. Holy shit. And he's, oh my god. Look carefully, right? So he's using a script, boom, 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 come back. Auto dodge. You see that? Did you guys notice? How did he know at the microsecond he would land on me that my harpoon would actually hit him? You can't do that unless you're using a dodge bot. Everything he does is robotic, guys. And he's still playing the game. He's still playing the game. Look, I'm gonna show you one more time. Look carefully. See the lasso? Did you see my lasso is already all the way there, right? His auto dodge bot actually just boom. He just fucking dodged that. How did you know it would actually land on you, bro? How did you know? You can't. And look, he's even surprised. Even himself, he's surprised. Look how surprised he is. Like I was surprised, he was surprised. Boom. See that? And then he's like, what the fuck just happened? Well, you tell me. You tell me, you pressed a button or did you use a dodge bot? And that's what happened. When you use a dodge bot, it will do things without you knowing it. And then you'd be like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, there you go. So that's why this guy is unkillable. You cannot kill this guy because he's using combat script and he's using dodge bots and he's still in game. I reported him twice. I'm not gonna report him again because what the fuck is the point? Why do I need to spend 8 hours to make a video to send it to ANET for them to say, you know what, it's okay? Fuck off, man. I'm gonna let him fucking, you want to fucking cheat? You want to be a cheater for the rest of your life? Be my guest. If ANET wants to support cheater, be my guest. That is your game, not my game. Yeah. Auto leave, auto queue, auto revive. What? Special event, auto move, enable, randomize, regroup nearest, outnumber. What? What is this? Avoid AoE. I don't understand what that is. Collision. Yeah, there we go. I want to see the dodge bot. Hey, Jaffas, if you're watching this video, can you figure out where they got the dodge bot? Like I've been looking everywhere. How do they make the dodge bot? Is it a script? Is it something you buy somewhere? Or is it something they made themselves with a specific software? Because a lot of people are using dodge bot in World v World or even PvP, I'm assuming, but I cannot figure out how they do it because a lot of people are doing it and people say that it's a server desync. I don't believe that shit, to be honest with you. But I know like they're using Dodge, but a lot of people are using that and I just can't find it. So if you can find it, then wow.
Bots for PvP, World vs. World, Mad King's Labyrinth, as well as an inventory tool that can salvage, deposit, and store your...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Say what? Say what?
Bots for PvP, World vs. World, Mad King's Labyrinth, as well as an inventory tool that can salvage, deposit, and store your inventory however you want. Here it is in action.
Oh my god, auto salvaging. Oh my god, oh my god.
Salvaging and sorting 40 stacks of unidentified gear within minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Another interesting find was something referred to as automatic combat routines. A tool that automatically does your character's DPS rotation, meaning that you never have to focus on combat.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a combat script. There you go. That's a combat script. A lot of people use that because they're lazy to actually click buttons, so they macro everything, with a script, which is illegal, by the way, and that's it. They get their rotation, but that's for raids. That's for raids. I think they do it also for PvP and World v World, because I've seen a lot of combat, like I've seen a lot of roamers who almost have their rotation perfect. Like they never miss. Like when you click a button, they click something right away, right? It's like when you do something, boom, they do something right away. It's almost like perfect. It's like robotic, bro. Like I understand that some people are good, but bro, when you do that 24/7, like without flaw, I mean, bro, I don't know.
There are a few user uploads of this in action, and they are surprisingly quite good. There were some tools that allowed for scripted teleportation for map completion, but nothing specific to the accounts I had seen harvesting nodes. I did, however, find several links to other Discord servers that provided similar tools.
What?
As before.
Wait, what? Fully configure window, unlimited mount, skip step, blah, 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 okay.
These servers for their media and messages to look over. One server was the main hub for a Guild Wars 2 client that allowed for the running
tick syncing. Correctly sync physics ticks with the server for more accurate updates. NPC movement. Fully functional except for integrity. People who does not like they don't want to play fair. These guys, they don't like to play fair. That's why we call them garbage players. Oh my god, I wish I could know who it is. I would call your name out. I would so call your name out. Garbage players all over here.
This client was handcrafted in GW2 and featured a video that looked oddly familiar.
What is
what
this?
You are seeing here is a bot on this client teleporting under the map to collect nodes and chests.
What?
This is exactly the same type of bot that I have been observing in the past, with a more up-to-date script. The reason things look a bit strange is because this client has rendered the game with its basic collision mesh, as well as entities and interactable items being shown as default base models.
What the
The
fuck?
creator of this bot was kind enough to share the profit breakdowns per map that the bot is programmed to run through.
Oh my god. They have a bot that auto farm for you. Oh my god. See, I don't, guys, I don't. Oh man. So this is the Q3 2024 earning release from NCSoft, and if you go all the way down over here, this is Guild Wars 2 is the last one at the top over here. So third quarter 2023, 20,000.9, 23.8 at fourth quarter 2023. Then first quarter 24 is 25,000. Second quarter 24 is 23.4 thousand. And then third quarter 24, 19,000. Do you see how it's going down? Do you see how it's going down? There you go. That's what's happening because I don't know, but the fact that you're gradually going down like this, also, which happens to be at the same time where I started making videos on that thief that was cheating and all those cheaters that keeps, cheating in your game. This is the same instances where I made videos of, people cheating in games. So if you think that the numbers over here does not reflect the fact of how player feels about your game, think again, because everything that happens in the community has an indirect impact on your revenues. But Matrix, it's this bot gold farming is ultimately limited by how much content you can run. Even if you own all the content in the game, the bot cannot run 24/7 as it will run out of maps to run eventually. Additionally, the gold generator will change depending on what content you do run at the time of release. The bot takes somewhere between 4 to 6 hours to run all the content, depending on your setup. Therefore, instead of gold per hour, the measurement used will be gold per content. If you will, wow, that is so stupid, bro. My God, man, this is so stupid, bro. People are so stupid,
53
man.
gold per hour or 221 gold per run through. While having insane profits, the creator of this bot says that it is extremely niche with only 30 active licenses.
So it's very hard to attribute what can cause bans or not. Under 30 active users at any point in time. What? The bot is very niche. I don't know.
30 active licenses can still be quite significant if each license is being used on multiple accounts. Overall,
My
I scraped
God.
through 9 Discord servers and found over 40 different bots, trainers, and tools. The functions
What?
of these tools include Inventory Manager, Teleport to Cursor, Teleport to Event, Teleport to Coordinate, Teleport to Node, Automatic
Okay, wait. What? Why do you have to speak so fast, bro? Why do you have to speak so fast? Wait. Wait.
tools include Inventory Manager,
Inventory management, teleport user, teleport automated toolkit quality, automated toolkit fishing.
Teleport to Cursor, Teleport to Event, Teleport to Coordinate, Teleport to Node, Automatic Combat for every profession, bots for
ACR. What does that mean? Power virtual condition, power scrapper,
Connect Club, Lamplighter, Mad King,
power cat. What is power cat? Engineer, firebrain, combat assist, combat assist. Oh, that's like macros, combat script. Yeah.
Labyrinth, World vs. World, PvP, Fractals, Map Completion, Winter Stay, Harvesting and Fishing, Unlimited Mount, Stamina and Sky Scale Endurance, Mount Speed Boosts, Glider Speed Boosts and Altitude Gain, Wall Climbing, Object Clipping,
Yeah, that's the page I went to. This one over here.
Floor Clipping, Flight, No Gravity, No Fall Damage and Speed
Treasure
Hacking,
Hunter, World
Increased Field of
Complete
View,
Hacking.
Display of Map-wide Entity Data and Enemies, Minimap, Enemy Radar, Zoom Modifications,
Yeah, that's from the site where everybody goes. The
Invisible to Enemies Gear,
freaking pirate site.
Removal from Trading Post, and Automatic Trading, just to name a few.
Auto trading, yeah.
The majority of which are licensed products, which means that payment is required.
Yeah, so here you have to pay. This is a monthly sub. This is a lifetime payment. So lifetime payment will give you different stuff. Monthly subs would give you other stuff over here, not teleporting, unlimited reach, no clip. Like I showed you in my last video, these four things over here. So, but you have to pay like 20 euro per month to get these four things over here, or 30 for a lifetime for everything else over here, or it's free to get just 10 basic feature like this, which is, well, just this one over here. Technically Chinese doesn't matter, but yeah, so yeah, this is very
For use.
it's very disheartening basically.
There were, however, a few free tools with
Whoa, plugins. PvE combat rotate. There you go. Combat script. Fully automatic. Adjust to the. There you go. Bus mechanic timer. Bus mechanic alert. 3D visual. Auto sell items on T. Yeah, there you go. Auto sell items on TP. Auto deposit item. Auto destroy items and much more. Teleport to any location on the map. There you go. So this is very popular in World v World. Complete any jumping puzzle. Yeah. Go to hell. Well, this if I were to be honest, I would be happy to have that, but because I don't use cheat, I prefer to suffer in order to get my prize while doing jumping puzzle. And when I say I suffer, guys, I do suffer because I get acrophobia and I'm really afraid to fall down for some reason, even in a video game, which is kind of weird. But I don't know, when I'm on a mount, it's fine. Like if I'm in a sky scale, I'm not afraid. But if I'm like just jumping off a cliff, I don't know, I start shaking for some reason. So I know I just wanted to point that out. Inspect the gear of others. That is stupid. Inspect the gear of other. Man, people are desperate, bro. Just get better. Just get good, bro. Just get better, bro. Just learn how to play good and you'll be okay, bro. You don't need these shit. This shows to you. You know, guys, I'm gonna tell you something since we're talking about this. You know when you cheat, when you cheat in a video game, it also reflects who you are in real life. So if you have kids, you have a wife, and you're cheating in a video game, now hear me out. Hear me out. If you're a cheater in a video game, what does that entail? What does that entail in real life? Does it mean that you're cheating your wife? Do you cheat your
Limited
wife?
features.
Are you cheating your wife? Because if you're a cheater in game, you need to have that behavior, that soul, that dark negative energy inside of you of someone who don't give a fuck, right? So my question to you guys, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, do you cheat them as well? I wouldn't be surprised to be honest with you. And only I know not only do you cheat people that you love, but you're gonna cheat in everything, like your homeworks in school. Instead of studying, you're gonna cheat. You're gonna ask somebody to give you the answers in advance. At work, instead of working, you're gonna sleep, right? So you're supposed to work, but instead of working, you're gonna do something else in order to avoid working, right? So you're gonna cheat in everything you do. So whatever you do in the video games reflect what you do in real life, and vice versa. So when you're a cheater in real life, obviously you'll be a cheater in a video game. And this is also, like I said, it is most of the time due to the way you've been educated by your parents. Because parents, they are supposed to teach their kids how to be just, how to be good to others, not to hurt others, not to hurt yourself. Go to school, study hard, and earn your money. Earn your rewards. Earn what you want. Don't cheat. Don't sell drugs. Don't prostitute. Just work like everybody else, and you're gonna get it, in time, right? So if your parents taught you that, then they're good parents. If your parents didn't taught you that, then this is out of our control. Basically, you are who you are because of how your parents educated you. I know it's kind of sucky to say this, but that's pretty much the reality of things. That's pretty much the reality of things. If you're well educated, why would you want to be like a douchebag or like a ding dong and a cheater and or even making cheats for other people so that like this is like to be illegal on the illegal side of the law? Why would you do that? That's because of how you've been educated. Simple as that. I just want to point that out to all you cheaters out there.
While it is quite fascinating or disheartening that these things exist, it is also important to try and understand how many players are active users, how much of an impact they have on the game, and how ArenaNet is managing them.
Okay.
After being sure I had covered everything available to me in the servers,
Wait. Hello, my name. I'm researching the underground community associated with Go in the video format. My current project. No, 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 no. In the past, I've researched and obtained substantial data on what is this being done? You're doing. I was wondering if you would be willing to answer a couple of questions relating to your tried to neutral analysis, and I've dug through just about everything in the associated Discord server, but it's always good to hear from the creator themselves to get a full picture. If this is something you'd be happy to do, can introduce singer that game. Well, I completely understand and wish you happy. holiday season. Well, this guy knows how to communicate. That's a good thing.
I reached out to some of the creators of the scripts, bots, and even the creator of the client to hopefully learn more about the true number of users and the motivation for creating such tools.
Oh shit.
One of the lead script developers didn't want to share how many users their product had, though they happily told me.
Wait, did you have a background in coding, hacking, or making bots for video game? I did a little for Final Fantasy 11 private server back in the days to start learning, but beyond that, no. Holy shit, this guy got caught in the fucking fishing net. Why did you start a production of? Oh, so those are the question that you sent him, and he's responding. Oh shit, why did you start a production of? Originally, my stuff was all private tools for learning. I started to get better coding and for fun side hobby. It later became a source of income to pay for the insane cost of medical bills and to help my friends and family with disability that couldn't play effectively anymore. Okay, so it's to help. Okay, so you're using these things in order to pay bills, medical bills. Oh wow. I don't know if I should feel sensitive about this or if I should reject that because it's like saying I'm gonna I don't know, somebody punched me in the face, so I'm gonna shoot you with a bullet. So you're gonna answer back with violence. Somebody is violent to you, so your answer is to be violent to them, right? So you're no better than the evil. You're no better than evil just because you have an alibi that may justify the means, but you're using something that is illegal, that hurts a lot of other players who are paying for the game legitimately, who are working years and years to acquire what takes forever to acquire. So what you're doing is very hurtful to other people. So the fact that you use that as an alibi to justify the means, to me, is irrelevant. Like I don't think it's relevant. If you're looking for money, then you should work like everybody else. Find a job, go to school. So there you go. Go to school, get good. Get a diploma like I did. I got 4 diplomas, by the way. I studied my ass out. I never cheated, right? And I got 4 diplomas, right? So, and like I work hard for my stuff. So this is what you should do. You should go to school, get your diplomas, get a job, and then you shouldn't have to bother hurting other people's, in order to justify what you're doing right now. So yeah, that's to me that's kind of bullshit, and I don't excuse that. I don't excuse him for that. How did you meet the team? I was introduced through an acquaintance that was looking for Guild Wars 2 bots. Well, wow. What was the biggest hurdle to overcome during development? The biggest hurdle, that's a hard one, but I have to say having to change a radio operation due to function methods being removed. Okay. Okay. What drives you to keep updating script plugin bots? The support from an amazing community. Oh my God. I have a message to you, whoever answering this. You call them amazing? Guy, you're garbage. What you're doing is garbage. You're the king of garbage. You know what happens? It means that the people, the community that is praising you are also garbage. So basically, you're like these garbage players are praising the king of garbage. Amazing community? No, they're not amazing community. They're garbage community. Because garbage people would not hurt other people. So you guys are hurting a lot of other players who are spending real money and time to achieve things that are takes a long time to acquire. You are hurting all of them, but you don't give a shit because your ego is bigger than your consciousness right now. You don't even realize how much you're hurting other people. So they're not amazing, and you're the king of garbage. So you have garbage people, like praising the king of garbage technically. So yeah, if you want to call them amazing, then be my guest. And the need for the extra income to pay for my wife's medical bill, even with insurance, is still crazy amount. Okay, well again, go to school, go to school, get diplomas, and find a job. You don't do something good by hurting other people. You don't do something good by hurting other people because other people like spend real money, spend like years to acquire these things, the same achievement or the same skins, the gold or whatever, yeah, that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. So that doesn't justify anything. Has developing script plugin bots allow you to progress in your career direction that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to? Yeah, actually, yes, it has allowed me to grow and make more usage of my bachelor. Oh my god. Bro has a bachelor degree and he's using his intelligence to hurt other people. What a fucking idiot. You know, guys, I'm going to tell you something that I learned in my long 30 years and plus living on this planet. It doesn't matter how many diplomas, it doesn't matter what you study, it doesn't matter if you have a master degree in scratching my balls, like whatever courses you take, right? I'm going to tell you something. You don't become a good person because of the diploma that you have. You become a good person because of how you were educated by your own parents. If your parents shows you the right way to to go forward, you will not use that knowledge to hurt other people. Bachelor degree. Oh wow. Which is in software engineering. There you go. Yeah, I know what software he's using. And you know what? He's oh my God. I hate these people. These are the worst. These are the worst human beings you can have on this planet because they are smart. They are smart and highly educated. How much a software engineer paid in USA? How much does a software engineer makes? The estimate total pay for a software engineer is 162. Wow, $161,642 per year. Are you guys watching this? Are you guys seeing this? This is how much you get paid with an average salary of an average salary of 117,000 per year. Holy shit, guy. I don't make that salary and I don't need to hurt anybody to do that. In Canada, 100,000 per year, approximately. That is a six-digit salary, guy. The average salary for a software engineer in Germany is around 62.5k per year, with the majority salary ranging 45 to 80,000 per year. However, salaries can vary depending on experience and location. Oh, that is a big paycheck, bro. I mean, that is a big paycheck. When I had a job, I didn't start at fucking 45k, bro. I started way lower than that. But the thing is, they use their intelligence. They use their intelligence and knowledge to hurt other people. And they don't care. They don't care about the thousands of other people who spend thousands of dollars in this game. They don't care. No, 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 no. They think they care about themselves. They care about themselves. They care about being praised by other people who are garbage as well, right? And they just want to make money without having to work for anything. Technically, well, they are working for something, but the work they're doing is illegal. It's like selling drugs. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, I need to sell drugs in order to pay my mother's medical bill." Okay, so you're selling drugs. You're gonna give that drugs to other kids and teens, right, or anybody else, right? So you're gonna give a lot of things that may kill them, right? You don't care if they die of overdose, right? You're gonna sell those drugs to those kids, but then you're gonna use that to justify in order to pay the bill, the medical bill of your wife, your mother, whatever. So you kill people in order to help your people. What does that make you? No, does that make you a superhero? No, it doesn't make you a superhero. And if I was your wife, if your wife knew, I don't even know if your wife knows about that. But if your wife knew about that, I'm pretty sure she would ask for a divorce. She would ask for a divorce because you're garbage. You're using garbage way to pay for her bills. There you go. As developing script, okay. Has ArenaNet been in contact with you regarding your script plugging bot? Thankfully, no. Okay, so ArenaNet doesn't know about that. That's a good question because if he would have said yes, holy shit, holy shit. Are you concerned about legal action from ArenaNet? Absolutely, they scare me, so I've been careful to make sure nothing I can make can damage the game economy. Try to stay on their good side. Haha. Oh my God. How can you stay on their good side when you're already on the dark side, you fucking idiot. Being a licensed product, are these plugins your income or just a side hobby? A bit of both. It's not my primary income and it's not very much per month, but in this economy, every little bit helps. So he has another job. He has another job and he's using this as a passive income. So he doesn't have to do this technically, but he's doing it. Oh my God, such an idiot. Such an idiot. As you can see, people who are educated, guys, just because you have a diploma in something doesn't make you a good person, guy. A diploma is a paper that certifies that you have learned something in a domain of expertise. It doesn't mean that your heart is pure. It doesn't mean that your conscience is light. No, not at all. What makes you who you are, it depends on how you were educated by your parents. So if you have bad parents, then you'll be dark. And you will be smart, but you'll be dark. That's what it is.
about their history creating scripts and bots.
Mm,
They started creating tools privately as a way to learn and improve their coding skills on ArenaNet's good side.
mm.
I'm not sure how much of this I believe, considering that they
What is your favorite part of working? Solar project. What is the best plugin you? My favorite plugin honestly is inventory. Not having to micromanage that 24 is a literal game changer. As for my favorite part, I'd say practicing code. I enjoy the mental simulation. My goodness. What is your justification for creating Guild Wars 2 hack bot? I think many people would want to know your reasoning as it's often portrayed as very negative. So contrary to popular belief, my original reason were not to be the top 5% of players or better PP or malicious. My original reason for making ACR automated combat routine was due to a few family friends with disabilities, such as a friend that his hand nearly cut into what? Into and couldn't play properly. So the ACR allowed him to be able to play with his one remaining hand without being overly handicapped. Many of my users, I'm sure, use them for convenience and laziness, but there are a lot of that used to overcome medical disadvantage too, and that's what has my heart. Oh my God. So you're yeah, so that's very convenient. So that's very convenient. So he's gonna throw out that alibi, that excuse that oh it's for this, it's he's trying to be a superhero. He's trying to be a superhero without caring about all everybody else, like I said, who's spending thousands of dollar, who's spending thousands of hours in this game to obtain to acquire something, by playing the right way. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. So he's gonna use like the disability justification to support his arguments and his reasoning behind why he's doing what he's doing. But again, what you're doing is illegal. So just because I sell drugs to help my mother's medical bill, it doesn't mean that selling drug is a good thing. So you're still in the dark. You're still in the negative, and you're still bad. It is still bad. So, but you're gonna say, so what about disabled people? Well, you know what? See, the thing is, I don't even know if it's true. I don't even know if it's true. And because the big majority of players who spend years to obtain something, they play the right way. They play, the right way and they don't cheat. Like, see, I never cheated. I got good at what I'm doing. After 3 years, it took me 3 years to get good, to play PvP in this game, right? But now that you are building these fucking hacks that bypass the need to play good, then people they just use that. And although you're trying to help people with disability, you're also indirectly throwing that out to the wolves who are hungry to cheat. And by that, these cheaters are actually making the game miserable for other players who spend years. Like I spent 3 years to get good at this game, but now I feel like I just wasted all my time because you are giving them the tools, you know, indirectly, right? Because it was meant for people with disability. But how many people have disability playing Guild Wars 2? How many? Tell me out of like 100,000, how many? Like seriously, bro. That is like the worst fucking alibi I've ever heard in my entire life. Now you're throwing that to the wolves who are hungry to cheat because you allow them to use it as well. So you're not a superhero, you're not righteous, and like I said, you're a very bad person. You're a very, very, very bad person. So whatever he's saying here, I don't buy it, and I really don't think that that's relevant to anything, since in like indirectly, all the other players who are not disabled, and there's thousands of them, are using the same fucking script to bypass, the mechanic of the game, and they don't need to pay and they don't need to do what we do in order to achieve the same goals. So yeah, so you're still bad. You're still very, very bad. Do you think positively or negatively impact Guild Wars 2 as a whole? I think it has a fairly positive impact. Oh my god, what a fucking idiot. Nothing I make damage the game. No, of course not. Of course not. You're just fucking throwing the fucking hack to the entire fucking community, disable or not disable, right? You're a fucking genius. How can you have a bachelor and think like a genius? Like, this is insane. This is insane, bro. Holy shit. Nothing I make damage the game or the user experience in any meaningful way. Yes, it could be argued that ACR gives them unfair advantages in PvP. However, the plugin is not doing anything a player themselves couldn't also do. Oh my god. This guy, man, he's impossible. Wow, the ACR gives them unfair. Wait, it could be argued that the ACR give them unfair advantages in PvP. However, the plugin is not doing anything a player themselves cannot. Yeah, I know, bro. Of course, bro. Obviously, this is something the player can do. But here's the thing. Here's the fuck, man. This guy, man. I so want to break something right now. What a fucking. He's trying to sound like he's fucking righteous, and he's like, he's he's trying to sound like a genius, bro. That's not even the fucking point. The point is that if you allow them to alleviate the need to press these buttons, right? They don't have to do it, right? So they have zero rate chance to miss their shot. Do you fucking understand that? When you play without hacks, without cheats, even if it's doable without a hack or without a cheat, right? Without ACR, right? There is at least a chance that they can mess up their combat rotation when they fucking play. So it gives a chance for the other player, to get away or to defend himself or to whatever. You understand? So, but because in your head you think that, oh, this is something they can do without the hack, so it's fine. No, it's not fine. No, it's not fine because giving somebody a guarantee and a guarantee to never miss is fucking stupid. It's fucking unfair. But because you know what? I'm not gonna debate with someone with your mentality. I'm not gonna debate with someone with your mentality because see, like I said, if you know what? I'm not gonna repeat myself. Fuck it. It's
They have created Mad King Labyrinth, Fractal Farm,
what?
and Fishing Bot. Good side.
And I've definitely lost PvP match even while using my tools. Well, that's because you suck. Not only you suck, but you suck even more. So just because you lose doesn't mean that other people are not gonna lose. So it's like you see, I've played against different players who are using. I'm pretty sure there's that thief I was playing against. What's his name? I forget that thief Crow. You guys remember my video about this guy? Everything he does is fucking perfect at the microsecond. Every time I use a spell, he uses another spell at the same time, at the right fucking time, like a fucking robot. Like he never fucking miss. I would not be surprised if he uses a fucking combat script that you allowed him to use. I am not. I wouldn't be surprised. And the reason why I can't beat him is because of you giving everybody the fucking hack combat script that everybody can use. So you're the reason why you're making this game miserable. You're the reason why. But you don't realize it because you think you're a god and you're helping a lot of people. No, you're not. You're not. You're destroying the game actually. But I'm not gonna debate that with you because I don't think someone with your intellect would understand what I just said.
I believe, considering that they have created Mad King Labyrinth, Fractal Farm, and Fishing Bots that enable the possibility for massive monetary gain.
Yep. There we
I
go.
personally think that the benevolent idea that they are helping disabled people is far overshadowed by the other users who are just too lazy to play the game.
Yep, that's true. Man, before the price drop, I made over 10K in the first 3 days. Over being the keyword. Now, with the infusion being so low, it's making me sad. Was popping off at 1,800 per music box. There we go. So people are making tons of gold. People are making so much gold that the price of an item in a trade post are now being very low. And this is because of these hackers. These hackers, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves. They just want to make their personal income and they want to give some random alibi in order to justify what they're doing. Like I said, hackers, they're garbage because why? Again, depending how your parents educated you as you grow up. So I think most of the hackers, I think all the hackers never had any parents, or they had parents that were retarded, not smart enough to educate them how to be good and just. That's what I think.
and instead choose to cheat their way through.
Yep.
With that said, if helping those with physical limitations is in fact their true motivation, that in itself is admirable. I spoke
Admirable. You got let bro. Yeah, okay. I hear you. I hear you.
with the developer of what is likely the largest trainer for Guild Wars 2. They started off with an interest in hacking video games using basic tools such as Cheat Engine. This then evolved into the creation of their first trainer for Guild Wars in 2018. On their website, they have 4,000 registered users, and as a common theme with all developers I've spoken with, ArenaNet has not been in contact with them regarding the product. The income from paying users at one point was quite substantial, but most of their motivation comes from learning new skills. In this case, the developer learned how to secure their license, work with APIs, develop websites, and become proficient in C#. All these fantastic skills have helped them land their first job in development. The creator of the third-party client and I sat down for an interview and discussed this whole topic in detail.
what?
Hello, it's so good to have you here to speak for everyone. I was wondering if you'd like to start off giving a little bit of information about the client, how long you've been working on it, and what motivates you to keep on with production.
So we actually did start something similar when the game was first
Okay, by his accent, he's from EU. By his accent, he's from EU. There we go.
released. So back then we did it more business to business, so we didn't really publish it, and it was also without graphical output at the time. We actually started with a normal, just an API for the official client, and then later went over to write the. That then kind of rested for a while, so we didn't really do anything with it. I mean, we didn't sell it or anything. And then I think when Minion went out of business, I got approached by a couple of people if we wanted to release it, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then I kind of got this idea of using the Godot game engine to have the graphical output on top of it. And it seemed like a fun challenge. So then we just started doing the current iteration, if you will, of the.
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's really just for fun and to see how far I can take this.
Well, there you go. That's a very convenient alibi. I'm just doing this for fun, even if it hurts thousands of other players. I don't care. I don't care. They don't know who I am. They don't know where I'm from. I'm just gonna hurt thousands of other players, and I'm just gonna butt rape them, and nobody can do anything to me because I'm fucking God, right? See, that's what it is. That hackers, they don't give a shit about anybody. They just care about themselves, guy. They just care about themselves.
Selling it is just a nice side benefit. It's not really the end goal.
Yeah, selling. Yeah, yeah. Doing something illegal in order to benefit for yourself, in order to pay for your bills. Yeah, yeah. No, that's very righteous, man. That's very righteous. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Started playing Guild Wars 1 long before I tried reverse engineering it, right?
Reverse
I
engineering.
got really hooked on it, and then at some point it was like, yeah, you have to repeat this one task like 1,000 times to get the thing that you want. And I was like, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I hope there's different ways to achieve this.
Well, bro, that's go. What a fool. Fucking, I don't. A game is not supposed to be done in less than 5 minutes. When there's an achievement, you know what's achieve? Do you even fucking know the definition of achievement? Achievement means that you need to do something in order to earn what you've just done. So if you just want to press one button to earn that achievement versus somebody who's going to spend years to acquire what you just got, I mean, there's something wrong in your head. There is something wrong in your head. No, seriously, there is something wrong in your head. And that is your own personal thing you need to figure out. Like, oh, it's so long to do this. I don't want to play this game. Well, fuck, go play Pac-Man, go play Tetris. There's other game that You don't have to do anything to earn your rewards. You know, like everybody, thousands of other players are playing the game legitimately, and they're gonna do what they need to do in order to acquire that legendary whatever. You're just gonna, you don't, you're like, oh my God, this guy is like, he's pretty much like a Call of Duty player. Oh, I want to log in, I want to kill people, and I want to get my loot in less than 5 minutes. Oh my God, I swear to God, guys. I swear to God, bro.
And then that way I kind of got into reverse engineering. At that time, I think he was called. He was writing the Guild Wars client API, which kind of inspired the naming scheme. So it was, and then I helped working on that because it was just more fun automating these tasks than actually doing them. And yeah, kind of stuck with that.
Yeah,
So you're
it's fun, but it's hurtful to other players. So you're not a good person. Even if you sound like a good person, you're not a good person. I've met a lot of people like you in my entire life. They have a smile on their face, but behind their smile, they have like a dark soul, as we call it, like the game, right? So even if you have a smile on your face, you still have a dark soul. You're still bad. Just let you
client
know.
is a licensed-based product. I believe it's 10 euros per month. I was wondering, how many users do you get monthly on this client?
So, I mean, it fluctuates quite a bit, especially around new expansion releases. So, on average, we have around 200 users, I guess, who pay for 300 licenses. So, at any
Yeah. So at one time, there can only be 300 accounts using the client. Fucking A, man.
one time, there can only be 300 accounts using the peak times. We had around 300 active users with 500 slots. So, it's not too big, right? We don't make a living wage from this.
Oh no, no, $6,000. It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. Of course not. No, no, no. You can't live out of 6,000 per month, basically doing shit, right? No, 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 no. What a fucking moron, man. Like, seriously, guys, this is your typical type of what word can we give these people, man? Basically, they hurt people. They hurt a lot of people. They make money out of hurting a lot of people. Then they use the alibi of trying to help disabled people behind that, above that, and then they dare to say that they don't make a lot of money. That's $20 subscription fee. 20 times 300, that is $6,000 a month, and I'm pretty sure he does not even declares that. So that's under the table. And he said that's not a lot of money. Fuck you, bro. Go fuck yourself. Go really go fuck yourself, like, bro.
Not by a long shot. This
Oh
is just
well.
some nice additional income.
Yeah, 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 of course, because he has another primary job, right? So it's 6,000 plus his primary job, which maybe is more than that, right? So this guy is so full of shit. That's what hackers are. They're like serpent. You guys know snakes? You guys know snakes? That's what it is, a snake. That's the snake's behavior. It's like that.
I mean, so far we haven't even taken out any of the money due to the complicated tax situation.
The use of this software and other third-party tools are against ArenaNet's terms of service. How are ArenaNet dealing with bans and suspensions of users of your product?
Good question.
Most of the time, you won't get banned for stuff like automated commit routines or anything. At least I don't know of anyone that got banned for that.
Well, you don't get banned because they cannot deduce. You cannot know if somebody's using a combat script, but I can. I can tell. The only way you can tell is if you roam a lot. If you're a roamer and you do a lot of duel and you do a lot of fighting and a lot of PvP, 24/7 for 3 consecutive years. So I've been doing so much roaming that I can tell if you're a human or a fucking robot.
ArenaNet bans for is mostly real money trading, so RMT, right? And if you abuse it quite a bit. So we had people that were running it 24/7, doing the same thing over and over again for weeks at a time, and then were surprised when they got banned. So I mean, basically, the general recommendation is you don't do the same thing all the time. You don't do it 24/7, and you make sure that ArenaNet cannot link your accounts together. Although I'm kind of surprised you can teleport as much as you can do in Guild Wars 2. I mean, there's basically zero checks on the server side, it seems. I know that
But bro, I'm making videos. I send them to ArenaNet. These cheaters who are using teleports, who are using dodge bots, who are using on-the-ground fucking hack, right? You still see them weeks later. They get a slap on the hand. That's why I lost faith. I lost faith in ArenaNet. I lost faith in the fact that they care about their game. It's not even just you as a hacker. It's not even just you as a hacker that makes me lose faith in the game. It's ArenaNet themselves. They don't show me or anybody that they really care about their game. Because they don't show us, so what's the point of fighting to try to divulge the truth? And what's the point of trying to fight, to make this game fair for others? What's the point? Why do I have to spend hours trying to make videos to show ArenaNet this guy cheated when you're not gonna suspend him, when you're not gonna ban him, you're just gonna let him go? So I don't know, man. I just don't feel like there we go. So that's another issue.
the binary actually does have checks in place, but they seem to be inactive. So, I mean, I'm mostly moving around in game with teleports as well. So far, none of my accounts have been banned. So,
Yeah, so there you go. See, he's proud of himself. He's proud of himself for using hacks. And don't forget, guys, just because you can do something and you haven't been banned, it doesn't mean that you're righteous. It doesn't mean that you're a good person. Because like I said, if you were raised correctly by your parents, and if your parents told you, don't do this because it's wrong, don't do this because it's wrong, and you know in your heart is wrong, you're not going to do it because your parents told you and educated you that it's wrong. But here's the thing is, it's wrong, but you still do it. So it means that your parents did not educated you the right way. Your parents did not educated you the right way. That's what it is. So you're insulting your entire family. You're insulting your parents right now. You don't realize it, but I'm telling you, you're insulting your own parents right now.
ArenaNet are surely aware of this tool existing. I was wondering if they've ever been in contact with you or if you've been in contact with them regarding it.
no, so we have not received any official communication from them. I mean, we sent them a couple of security vulnerabilities in the client. They don't seem to care, so they didn't patch any of those really. Yeah, I mean, they are also not that critical, I guess, but still. I mean, we even sent them the patch that would fix them, so I
What the
basically
fuck?
told them, yeah, here's the security vulnerability in this part of your code. This is the line that is causing the issue. Please patch. But
Yeah.
unless it's crashing the economy, they don't really care.
Well, that is fucking insane. That is fucking insane, to be honest with you.
Contact with you regarding taking down this client. But are you worried about any legal ramifications they may put forward against you in the future?
I mean, sure, right? I mean, if they decide to take action, they might at any point decide to take action. Can happen. I mean, we are not doing anything illegal, at least
Oh my
according to
God.
German laws, and even the provisions in their terms
You're not doing anything illegal. Oh man, that's it. I'm baffled. Like, that's it, guys. That's it, man. My week is done. He said I'm not doing anything illegal. Oh my God. I don't even want to comment that. See, that's the thing. That's why I don't want to argue with hackers because they don't realize that they're evil. They don't realize it. They just don't. They don't realize they're evil. They're doing something wrong. They don't realize. Even if you tell them what you're doing is wrong, please stop. They're like, no, it's not wrong. It's fine. Yeah, okay, there we go. So what's the point to argue with these guys? There's no point.
of service that kind of prevent you from reverse engineering are not really valid in Germany because you have a right to reverse.
Oh my God, what a fucking idiot, man. Bro, just because you're from Germany doesn't mean that that is not illegal to hack a game that was made in fucking United States. You're lucky that ArenaNet allows people from EU to play the fucking game. and you're from Germany. There you go. You confirm it. So you're just because you're from Germany, just because the law is different. Don't forget this game is from fucking United States. So the fact that you're from Germany does not it does not protect you from the law that is um, effective in the United States because this is a game from the United States. And yes, it is illegal. It is illegal. And yes, ArenaNet can prosecute you if they find out who you are. They can find out who you are if they do.
engineer stuff. Um, but I mean, they can certainly try to sue us, and that would cost a lot of money. That is why we basically founded our company with limited liability to at least have some protection from that. Yeah.
So what
So my God, man. I don't know if I can keep going, man. Oh my God.
you're doing technically isn't illegal, but I suppose that puts forward a moral grey area. So how do you feel justified producing a tool that allows people to gain these unfair advantages in game?
I mean, it's a difficult topic, and I understand that a lot of people don't really like this sort of thing.
I highly doubt that. I really doubt that you understand. I really doubt that you understand, buddy. If you have a minimum of consciousness, you would understand that this is, bro. Oh man, how can you explain? How can you explain that to a hacker? You're just bad, man. Don't try to hide behind any kind of excuse. You can't. You're garbage. Your parents are garbage because they didn't teach you how to become a good person. That's what you are, buddy.
But like I view like Guild Wars 2 as more playing against the computer instead of playing against other people. I'm not really a fan of hacks in games like Counter-Strike or Dota, so you might call me.
Oh my god. A hacker who doesn't like hacking. Oh my god. What a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody, man. So what am I watching right now? What the fuck is this, man?
To quit for that, but I just feel like the the gaming experience is kind of different.
Yeah, no, of course, because hacking in Call of Duty or League of Legends is less lucrative than Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is a game where, like designer and devs, they spend hours to come up with these design, these skins, these beautiful mount skins, these outfits, these gear skin, these legendaries. All these things are super beautiful. They spend hours and hours and days and weeks to come up with these design, but you don't give a crap about it. And Guild Wars 2 for you is like it's word to hack there because of the reward are better. But Call of Duty and other games, they're not the reward are not the same. So you don't so basically you're using that as an example to justify the fact that, like I don't like hacking in Call of Duty, but I don't mind hacking in Guild Wars 2. So that's very hypocritical. And again, you're bad. You're really, really bad again.
And I don't have an issue with cheating against the computer. So
Oh my god, what a fucking. I don't have any issue cheating a computer. You're not just cheating the computer, dumbass. You're fucking hurting every other players who are trying to play this game legitimately. You are hurting them. Oh my god, man. Why am I even arguing with an idiot? Why am I trying to argue with an idiot? What am I doing? Let's keep watching this. How long does it? 14 minutes? All
Yeah.
right.
I came across an automatic world versus world zerging kind of bot and an automatic PvP bot. How do you feel about that? Because that's sort of your direct competitive play with other people.
yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of those, to be honest, but there's also not much I can
There
do
you
to
go.
stop it. So yeah.
As a,
So he say he's not a huge fan of those. All right. So this confirms what I thought about him. He's throwing he's throwing the script, right? To everybody, including PvP, PvE, raids. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care, right? So as you can see, because he doesn't care, it shows to you that when he's trying to justify with the alibi, or I'm trying to do this with a good faith in order to help disability people. So he's trying to sound like he's a superhero. He's trying to be a good guy, while he doesn't give a shit about people in World v World and PvP, which is those which are major features, right? Those are major features, and he doesn't care. So it shows to me that he doesn't care. He doesn't have any. He doesn't give two shit about other people than himself. That justify exactly. That confirm exactly what I thought about him. He cares about himself, and that's it. So he's a liar. He's a liar. And he's a bad person, guys. I see cheaters every time I log in Guild Wars 2, guy. Do you know how many cheaters I see when I log in Guild Wars 2? All the time. 80 to 90% of every fucking players 80% to 90% of the entire World v World community, and I'm just talking about World v World, are all fucking cheatings. They're using either a combat script, either a dodge bot, either a fucking underground bullshit teleportation. Everybody is fucking cheating, and he say this. It's a small impact. It's a small community. Motherfucking idiot, bro. You're so stupid. You know what? I don't wanna say what I just said before. He's an idiot. He doesn't understand.
Right now, I mean, if there's an ever time where there is a significant user base, I also don't think that it will.
It doesn't need to be a significant user base, you dumbass. Oh my god. What am I doing? Why am I wasting my time listening to this moron? This guy doesn't do World v World, doesn't do PvP, but he doesn't realize how many World v World players and PvP players are using his fucking script in order to cheat, it's not just ACR, it's everything. If one cheat works, people are going to use other cheats. If that cheat works, they're going to use other cheats. So it all starts one place. So because you promote one cheat, people are going to use other cheats in order to get better and to cheat to win over others. And this all starts with you. It all starts with what you're doing right now. So the impact is fucking significant. You are the reason why the game is miserable now. You are the fucking reason why. And you still don't understand. You still don't realize it because you think you're a superhero. You think you're a superhero while making $6,000 per month over people who are actually literally spending years and a lot of money every year in order to play this game. You are making money on the misery of everybody else, and you think it's not significant. You're a fucking piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. I'm telling you right now. I hope this video goes to you. I hope he gets to hear what I said. You're a fucking piece of shit, buddy. And I feel sorry for your parents. I feel sorry for your wife and your parents. I want to let you know that. I really, really do hope you hear what I got to say. I really feel sorry for you, man.
Be either or. I think it will be somewhere in the middle, probably, depending on how people use it and how ArenaNet policies it. So
Yeah. So you don't think it's significant enough that it's like.
So just because ArenaNet, guys, see, this is again, he's using ArenaNet as an alibi or as an excuse to justify the fact that if ArenaNet doesn't stop us, we're gonna keep going. See, this is your superhero right here talking. If ArenaNet doesn't enforce their policy, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, just like a superhero. So now you're a superhero right there. Like I said, guys, liars, hackers, they're all the same. They're always trying to find a backdoors or an excuse or whatever they want, to justify, you know, their miserable life, whatever.
Like causing pressure or anything.
no, I mean, there's not enough people using it to have any.
Oh, yo, of course not. There's not enough people using. Of course, there's not enough people using cheats. So look carefully. He's gonna use a hack that gives him insta res. Look carefully here. There's no animal. There's no pet. No nothing. There's no way for him to be able to res. He should have died. Boom. He res. There you go. Out of nothing. Of course, there's not a lot of people cheating in World v World because the fact that you started throwing this to the wolves, you don't even realize how many cheaters there are in World v World, which is my favorite feature of all time. You don't even realize it because you don't give a shit. So it's okay for you to think that it's not significant, right? Just like a superhero.
Meaningful impact on the economy or anything else.
Lastly, you've spent so much of your time developing and learning new skills for this project. Has that allowed you to progress in new career directions or any other aspects of life that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything remotely related to for my day job, but it certainly helped like with my software engineering skills. So I would say that I wouldn't have been able to get the job that I currently have without this project, or well,
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, in order to, there you go, another selfish situation here. So in order to get what I want, to get a better job, I need to hurt other people. So I'm going to try to hurt a lot of people first, right? And then I'm going to get what I want, which is a better job. I don't give a shit about the 10,000 other legit players in Guild Wars 2 who spend years to get a legendary. I don't give a shit about them. Why should I? I'm going to get a better job later. I'm a superhero, right? Of course.
all the time that I spent with the Guild Wars series writing like various tools for it. So it certainly had some help in helping me get where I am today.
Yeah, it helped you, of course.
From what I've learned from these servers and the creators themselves, there isn't a massive amount of people using these tools. The third-party client has a 300 user peak, and the main trainer has approximately 4,000 users. Judging by the Discord server sizes of other tools, it would be fair to estimate that there's 5,000 individual users based on the information I have. This estimate could be substantially higher if we included those who downloaded the software but never involved themselves with the Discord servers or websites.
5,000.
These such players, however, are not included as it is impossible to determine the amount that there are. According to MMOpopulation.com,
5,000.
Guild Wars 2 is estimated to have an active player base of around 136,923 players. If all of the estimated third-party tool users are active, then that only accounts for 3% of the population.
Yeah. Me with stats doesn't tell me a lot. You know what tells me a lot? Is when I record these cheaters each time I log in. So when I play World v World 7 days a week and I see a cheater 7 days a week, your stats over here is irrelevant. I'm just letting you know. Like, I've been playing World v World for like 3 years. And for the last 2 years, I would tell you that I always see a cheater every time I log in, and I log in 7 days a fucking week. What does that tell you?
This is such a small amount that even if they were aggressively cheating to make gold, they would likely have minimal impact on the overall game economy. The biggest issue they create is the deterioration of competitive game modes such as PvP and World vs World, as these are the most frequent places players are directly impacted by third-party tool users.
Yep.
Players teleporting away to safe locations when losing, into keeps to capture them, or even under the map to kill players while completely safe.
Yep.
Many of the Discord servers I have searched through collect a substantial amount of information relating to account suspensions and terminations of their users. ArenaNet do ban third-party users. ArenaNet focuses on larger botting operations and real money trading over individual players using third-party tools. New accounts are monitored heavily for wealth gain to catch the creation of new botting operations, while older accounts aren't as strictly moderated. ArenaNet do a relatively good job at finding the larger account farms to shut them down, though there are some methods that are used to avoid detection. For individual accounts, ArenaNet typically follows the trend of the first offence being a 3-day suspension, the second offence being a 7-day suspension, and the third offence being an account termination.
Okay, so I need to report someone 3 times in order to get their account banned. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
The exception to this is when an individual account is rapidly teleporting to collect waypoints, botting for extreme durations of time, trading for real-world money, or if the account is being fed gold from multiple bot accounts, which results in a higher level of suspension or termination immediately. In theory, this is a great system.
Man.
Fed gold from multiple bot accounts, which results in a higher level of suspension or termination immediately. In theory, this is a great system. It gives players a chance to right their behaviour if they make a stupid decision to use third-party tools, while also harshly penalising those with clear malicious intent. In reality, the lack of moderation on older individual accounts means that players can go an extremely long time before even being caught once, let alone 3 times.
What? Oh, I've never been banned. Most users that are following the rules haven't been banned at all. To be fair, I have accounts that play 24/7 during 2 months without any bans. That played 24/7 during 2 months, so I'm really not sure if 24/7 triggered their system, if they have it, but pretty sure after report, if you will get it, it's 100% banned. But anyway, 24/7 is if you just real money trade and not care about account, not look like a red flag. So when you play the game, if you're like a veteran player and you play 24/7, which is almost impossible to achieve unless you share your account with somebody else, so you will not get banned. But a lot of people, they have like farm bots. Technically, they stay on the same spot and they just farm 24/7 technically, which is fine as well, I guess. Wow.
Many of the users I came across have been using trainers or bots for years without a single suspension. This has allowed for many individuals to make a significant amount of gold in short periods of time.
Yeah, there we go.
It is easy to criticize Arena.
Yeah.
Many individuals to make a
Thanks to this bot, I have over 20k gold that I don't know what to use it on currently. Ha ha ha. There we go. There we go.
significant amount of gold in short periods of time. It is easy to criticize ArenaNet for this, though we should give them some slack as it is a very difficult job to moderate a whole game. With none of ArenaNet's back-end resources, I was able to uncover the main accounts of over 700 verified third-party tool users by cross-referencing their Discord user IDs with over
700? What the hell? You have a lot of free time, my friend.
50,000 users of the largest Guild Wars 2 community servers in a little over a day just for a challenge.
What the hell? Let me
I
hear that
believe
again.
that individual accounts using third-party tools, it is easy to criticize ArenaNet
I want
for
to hear
this,
that again.
though we should give them some slack as it is a very difficult job to moderate a whole game. With none of ArenaNet's back-end resources, I was able to uncover the main accounts of over 700 verified third-party tool users by cross-referencing their Discord user IDs with over 50,000 users of the largest Guild Wars 2 community servers in a little over
700. Bro, you have a lot of free time. Congratulations, man. I never would have done that.
a day just for a challenge. I believe that individual accounts using third-party tools aren't affecting ArenaNet's profits, optics, or the game economy enough to warrant the increased moderation efforts. Instead, they focus on the easy-to-detect large-scale gold farming operations and real money trading that do. The fact they couldn't even be bothered to fix vulnerabilities in their client when handed the patch gives the impression that they really don't care about moderation. I only hope that in neglecting this type of moderation, ArenaNet are focusing on creating better play.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. This is very bad, and this is my prophet. This is my prophecy for you, ArenaNet, and everybody who works there. This is my prophecy. You're gonna come back here later and thanks me for this. Unless you fix those vulnerabilities, unless you fix it, all right, your game is going down the rabbit hole, and all the employees that you have hired recently, all the employees that you have hired won't be there for long because you will not be able to pay them. You know why? Because streamers will not stream your game anymore. So you will have no more free promotion. You will have no more free promotion. Even worse, you're going to have to spend money. You're going to have to spend money to promote your game to other popular streamers who may not even give a shit about your game. You may have to spend money to promote your game with companies that don't give a shit about your game. The real people who care about your game are those who stream your game without asking nothing in return. People like me, I never ask anything in return, and I promote your game day and night. I'm the streamers like me are the free promotion that makes you new players that come and play your game. Of course, you have Muckluck, you have Mighty Teapot, you have popular streamers out there that also promote your game. But to be honest with you, because they like they're good at what they're doing. But you see me when I play a game, I try to find a streamer that can hype me, that can make me that shows me the goods and the bads about a game. And this is what I do on my channel. I show the goods and the bads. And that's why people they come to my channel because they want to see what is good and what is bad because I'm not going to hide anything from these players, from these new players or veteran players. I don't want to hide anything to them. So if you want to help yourself, ArenaNet, you need to fix those vulnerabilities. You need to fix it.
Experiences through new content, gameplay, and balances, resulting in the net benefit to all players. I want to give a massive thank you to the Reddit user who forwarded me this information and began this investigation. I also want to give a massive thank you to the client creator, script developers, and bot creators who shared their side of the story despite being quite a sensitive and often poorly received topic. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.
All right, that was a great video. Thank you, Jafas, Jafas YouTube. That's a very good. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. But like I say, I'm gonna finish with this. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is how I've been educated by my parents, right? They teach me, and they always told me, whenever you do something, make sure you earn what you work for, and make sure you don't hurt anyone. Okay, this is how my parents educated me. I don't know about everybody else's parents. I don't know about your parents. I don't know about the hacker's parents. All I do know is that each time when you're using something to hurt a lot of people, even if it's to help one person, when you're using something to hurt other people, like selling drugs to kids or selling drugs to people because you think it's good, right? You make a lot of money and you think that you're helping them because they're getting some sort of indirect, satisfaction of happiness, right? So to me personally, I think that's wrong. All right, that's wrong. It's illegal. There's no justification that you can use in order to claim that what you're doing is for the goodness of a certain category of people, right? That is just bullshit, be honest with you. And so as long as you hurt a lot of people while you're making money from the fact that these guys they're like working like years in order to get something while people are just pressing a few buttons to get the same thing in less than few days, 10,000 gold in a week, like fuck you, bro. I never got 10,000 gold. Like, bro, the most amount of gold I've got was like 900 gold, I think, or 1,000 gold. And that's after 3 years. After 3 years of playing this game, you get 10,000 gold in 1 week. Fuck you. A big middle finger back to you. And I don't care if it's a minimum amount of people. I don't care if it's just few people. It doesn't matter because you're still hurting a lot of other people, right, who are playing this game for years, for 10 years, and who has never got this amount of gold, and who are learning to get good at the game. Now, what happened is that When you promote one cheat that a lot of people use, ACR, whatever you want to call it, then what you're doing is you're promoting them to use other cheats as well. That's the reason why there are so many cheaters in World v World, because it started with one cheat and then a secondary cheat, a third, a fourth, a fifth. Now people are not even afraid to cheat in plain sight anymore in World v World. So you indirectly destroyed people's favorite gameplay, people's favorite feature. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people play World v World. You are destroying their gameplay indirectly. So you are not a good person. You're not a savior. You're not a superhero. You're nothing. You're garbage. And you will remain garbage. Even if you have a bachelor, a master degree in whatever fuck it is, I don't give a shit. If your heart is not pure, if your heart is not just, you're still garbage with your master degree and whatever fuck you have. I just want to point that out. But I want to thank you, Jafas. I wasn't talking about you, Jafas. I was talking about the hackers. But I want to thank you, Jafas, for making this video. That is a lot of work, and congratulations. And if you guys want to see his video, go to the underground world of Guild Wars 2 client, bot, and trainers, cheat and hacks. I'm going to put the link in my video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Cheers.